so much. Can you all hear me okay? Great. Wonderful. Well, as he said, my name is Heather Elwell, and I'm the founder of Brain Health Mentors. And my background is I've been a speech language pathologist for over 24 years, and I'm also a certified health and wellness coach. And what I did was marry the two to create a company that helps mentor people in lifestyle modifications they can make today that can help reduce their risk of dementia and at the same time improve their brain health trajectory. So, first, I'd like to tell you why this is so important to me. This is my amazing Nana, Margaret Davis. She lived an extraordinary life, was married for over 55 years, had great, children, wonderful relationships with her grandchildren. She and my grandfather traveled all over the world. She got together with friends each week. They'd go to church. She volunteered. They both lived really wonderful, full lives. Unfortunately, the last 2 years of my grandfather's life, my Nana spent caretaking, taking care of him. And as a result, she severed those ties she had with the community. She stopped attending church each week. She stopped volunteering. She stopped getting together with friends. And sadly, after my grandfather passed away, she didn't recalibrate. She didn't reconnect. She didn't go back to being in community. And sadly, she passed away from dementia. And I also want to mention my Nana had no family history of dementia. There was no one in her family that had dementia. So I take this as something that we should all really pay attention to. This is something that we all need to be working on. Two things I want to accomplish today. The first is to take away the age stigma in regards to brain health. This is not something for older adults. This message is just as important for my 77-year-old parents as it is for my teenagers that I have at home. This message is for everyone. The second is I would like to provide hope in what has traditionally been seen as a hopeless situation. Brain changes that lead to dementia can occur 20 to 30 years prior to a dementia diagnosis. So the actions we are taking today absolutely impact what our older adult years look like. So let's look at some statistics. From 2010 to 2019, HIV decreased 65%, which is wonderful news. Heart disease decreased 7.3%, and stroke went down 10.5%. These are wonderful statistics. What do you think happened in regards to Alzheimer's and dementia? Do you think it went up or down? Up. How much? By how much? 5%? 30%? 20%? Alzheimer's increased 145%. And again, I just want to point to that statistic was from 2010 to 2019. That was prior to COVID, the impact COVID had on us, right? And also from an isolation loneliness perspective as well. This was before COVID. Okay, right now, 1 out of 3 seniors passes away with dementia. 2/3 of the people with dementia are women. 2/3 of the caregivers of people with dementia are also women. Blue Cross Blue Shield did a study from 2013 to 2017, and they found a 373% increase in people ages 30 to 44 years old. And they also did a study that they estimated that in the state of Florida, from 2020 to 2025, we would see a 24% increase in cases of dementia. I also just want to point out another statistic. Black Americans are 2 times more likely to develop dementia, and Hispanic Americans are 1.5 times more likely to develop dementia. This impacts everyone. So here are some of the biggest risk factors right here: diabetes, heart disease, depression, grief, hearing, and vision difficulties. And I'm happy to answer any more questions about this in our question and answer section. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. So here are some of the ways that we can help. Movement and light. Getting outside and taking a walk every day is one of the best ways you can reduce your risk of dementia. People that walk 10,000 steps a day, it reduces your chance of dementia by 50%. They did a study on men ages 71 to 93, and they found that those men that walked 2 miles a day, it decreased their risk by 77%. Sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is what we need every single night. Sleep is when our brain cleans itself. That's when it gets rid of all these plaques and tangles. So if we aren't getting adequate sleep, that absolutely can impact our brain health trajectory. Gratitude, that's a way that we can help reduce our risk of dementia. Serving others. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't that so life giving that by serving others, you're actually helping your own brain health? I think that's why I think this message is so exciting. Connection. Again, this is one of the things I talked about with my Nana. Connecting with others, which everyone has done today, right, by being in community. Being in community every day is a great way to reduce your risk of dementia. For those of us in midlife that might be in that sandwich generation, managing stress, practicing meditation. There is so much research on how meditation can help your brain health trajectory. And then executive functioning skills. These are things like coming up with a plan, a list, and then executing them. When we start to have some difficulties with executive functioning skills later on in life, that can be a fast pass to dementia. So those are some skills we want to strengthen. Beautiful young people are accidents of nature, but beautiful old people are works of art. So this is where my company comes in. Is a lot of the information I've shared with you today you can find online, right? You can Google how to reduce my chances of dementia and it'll pop right up. But what I found that people have difficulty with is they need a little bit more coaching, right? They need someone encouraging them, giving them ideas, and helping them create habits. And I also provide accountability. So this is a little bit about my program. The median age of people coming to me are actually in their 40s and 50s. I've worked with people ages 37 to 86. It's all virtual. That's a little bit more about my program. I've worked with people in various states and out of the country. My go-to-market strategy is a virtual practice, building corporate speaking engagements, and a corporate wellness program, as well as a monthly membership. If any of you would like more information, I encourage you to go to my website and schedule a call. Also, if you'd like to collaborate in any way, I encourage you to go to my website and schedule a call with me. Okay, one last final thought. You are a gift. God broke the mold when He made all of you. There never was, and there never will be, another you. So please take care of the precious gift that you are.